Well, I think it really helps us to supercharge our growth in 3 key areas. One being talent. Software is still a people business, and at the heart of it, people build software and people sell software. We're now able to bring in the best talent that have built enterprise software systems at scale, have sold to the most secure and large organizations out there, as well as led really high growth teams. At the end of the day, we need the kind of talent in order to supercharge what we want to do in the business. Next, we also have market expansion. So on top of going deeper into the 4 countries that we're currently operating in, we are now able to explore establishing operations in APAC, meaning places like Indonesia, Japan, and Australia in the next 12 to 18 months. Last but not least is technology. At the heart of it, we're still a software company, so technology will always be the heart of our business. We are now able to go full into investing into things that make us special and truly unique, to really build a software that is truly addressing the needs of enterprises as well as government challenges and uniquely cater to their needs.
We are excited about bringing more people, bringing more presence for ReN3 and getting into newer markets so that we become more relevant as a company across the entire region. So that's really exciting for me as we get to experiment and work with different countries and different requirements, and it allows the product to be more holistic in terms of its approach for the entire APJ market.
So the company is right now in the right time to exist because for the last 2 years, enterprises have been piloting and experimenting with AI. So they know the value of AI, but at the same time, to make it into full production, what is important again is the accuracy and also the data security element, in which a lot of enterprises have those 2 at the top priority. So then at the same time, in terms of agents, it's actually booming as well. So a lot of enterprises are thinking of how to automate their internal workflow using agents, and plus the combination of real open source model that is actually near to the frontier level. So the combination of these few factors, the technology, the market readiness, that enables ReN3 to actually exist at the time to actually meet the demand of the clients. So we are really excited to back ReN3. That's because we think that right now enterprise AI is at a turning point whereby enterprises are looking to transition from pilot to real production and be deployed within their company. So what exactly ReN3 is actually solving for is really important, because it comes down to data security plus also the accuracy of the AI. So ReN3 is actually solving these 2 pertinent problems in order for them to transition into production. Last but not least, it actually comes down to the founders. So we think that the 3 founders have a highly complementary skill. So number 1, Lemire is young. He has the energy and the grit and the perseverance. This is one of the very important success factor for any startups. But more importantly, also we have Denise that actually have the enterprise network that can unlock doors for ReN3, and also Ed, who is a really strong technologist that is really at the forefront of in terms of the development of AI. So the combination of these 3 founders make it a really interesting proposition for us to back them.
When we started this, we were, interfacing a lot with our customers. We went in thinking that, at some point they'll take whatever accuracy, that the AI would produce. We then realized, and we actually went in the hard way. We realized that that wasn't the case, right? All our customers wanted 90% accuracy and above. So I think, that actually forced us to go back to the drawing board and to create new techniques, new ways to improve the software. Eventually we got it up, but it was a very tough lesson for us, about 3 to 4 months spent, going back to the drawing board. But it also made us realize that, that was something the industry needs, accuracy, and we've since baked that into our software. It has been part of our roadmap ever since. So when we first closed that customer, there was a bank. So we were quite elated, obviously, with that customer, but we also went in knowing that it was going to be a bit of a hard game moving forward because the banking industry is a bit more stringent, it's more strict. But we went in and we did deliver that project. So that was one of the best experiences ever in our journey so far.
And that's a great question. Hopefully where organizations are able to really maximize and trust the output of AI, not only to be able to dabble with AI, but actually to harness the full potential of what AI can do in a work setting, where efficiency isn't compromised by a lack of security in using AI, but a world where people are able to rethink how AI can work and how we can work as individuals.
Success will mean we become the trusted layer for highly regulated industries in the next 3 years. We're the first people think about, not necessarily the biggest, but the most trusted. I think we make a bet on focusing on sovereign AI as well as accuracy. I think in APJ, that is something that everybody's looking for. Most of the AI solutions out there are built upon impressive demos. 80% accuracy, 100% on someone else's cloud. So that's a good way to lose your job twice. In APJ, I think the focus on boardrooms are around data sovereignty, accuracy, as well as auditability. And these are the 3 areas that we are betting on. We hope to be the biggest player within the region itself.
At the end of the partnership, we think that what success would look like is that we would like to see ReN3 to become one of the first few ASEAN successful enterprise software companies. Because in the market, there has been this perception that enterprise software companies from ASEAN can't really be competitive. But right now, we think that we are in a different time in age at this moment, whereby the combination of open source model and also the ability to code something really quickly using AI platform, that has actually leveled the playing field. But with ReN3's more localized presence in ASEAN market, that gives them the advantage to understand a bit more what the local enterprises demand for. So at the end of the day, we hope that ReN3 can become one of the very meaningful enterprise software companies to be coming out of this region.